Oh my goodness, we have Jenna coming on tomorrow from Great Expectations. She's got such a big surprise for us. We're going to be talking all things Bacon, Cabbage, and Potato Festival coming up.
I am so excited because I didn't get to go to this last year, and I heard the food was absolutely amazing.
Speaking of absolutely amazing,
yes,
we have a guest that's coming back with even more magic in her bag this time. Joining us again is Miss Stephanie from St. Augustine High School PTO. And if her name rings a bell, that's because she was here back in October. Remember we were talking about Power of an Hour?
Yep.
Well, guess what? They're back again.
The Hive is what they're called, right?
Right, the Hive PTO. Yes, Z's sing like a butterfly, right? Sting like a bee, something like that. That's happening this time, January 28th at Colonial Oak Music Park. We all love them. We know them. Big supporters of Sunday's List, 6 to 7 p.m. Steph, welcome back to the show.
Yay, I'm so excited to be back.
Yes! So we got Power of an Hour, but we also have this other really cool thing that you guys do that I want to talk about first because we love soup. What's this Super Bowl thing going on?
The Super Bowl.
So super.
It is super.
I just got that because I was thinking.
You love the puns.
Well, I love a good pun, but I was thinking of like the footballs.
Yeah, true.
But this is like super.
Super.
S-O-U-P-E-R.
It's always the Friday before the football Super Bowl.
Okay.
It is, so the parent-teacher organization at St. Augustine High School, we support our teachers. We want to make them feel loved and appreciated. So the Super Bowl is their favorite event of the year. It is, we have parents, teachers, everybody bring in soups, chilies, or side dishes, cornbread, and we bring it all into the teacher's lounge, and they get to come and warm their bellies and warm their hearts.
That's so fun.
This is exciting because they're all different kinds of soups, I'm assuming, correct? So I'm thinking tomato bisque is on the top of my list, chicken noodle.
Yes.
We have a tortilla.
You want to talk about potatoes and cabbage, guys?
Yes.
So get ready for that festival. Bring us a soup.
That is so fun. Did you hear what Hastings Main Street is doing for the Valentine's Day?
No.
They are
this
doing
is adorable.
potato-grams. So you can write love messages on a potato. They'll write it on there for you on a potato, and they'll send it to that is the cutest idea.
Wait, they'll send it?
Yes, they'll send it.
I'm doing that.
It's adorable. It's so much fun.
It's like $15.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
So cute.
Yeah.
So Super Bowl's really cool, and it's something that it's been going on for a long time, right?
It has. I mean, this is probably, I don't know, our 10th year doing it. And every year the teacher's like, when's the Super Bowl? When is the Super Bowl? Are we doing it again? So here we are.
It's good. It's really good.
It,
Can you do like exotic soups too?
I guess.
Like yesterday, I went to because Christy told me to go to Asado Life, and I had a carrot curry soup that was outrageous. Okay. It was so good.
Maybe
so like,
I need to go hit up Asado Life and see if
oh my God, yeah.
give us some carrot curry soup.
I love that.
For the Super Bowl. Yes, be creative.
That sounds amazing.
Do you hear that? Be creative.
You know what? I am so happy it's punny this morning.
So let's get into this Power of an Hour chat. Happen again at Colonial Oak Music Park, January 28th, 6 to 7 p.m. Let's talk about some of these projects.
Okay, so every year we have 5 projects. We have more than 5, but we pick 5 to be presented. What I think is exciting about these projects is they're all about accessibility for our students. So our media center wants a portable sound system to rent out to the clubs. These kids have to go learn how to speak in front of people.
True.
And so for their little events, for their club meetings, it's a portable speaker and microphone set. Our Florida Future Educators. This is our teaching academy at St. Augustine High School.
God bless them all. Yes.
My daughter's in it, and she truly wants to be a teacher when she grows up.
It's so rare this day and age. We love to hear that.
She just got back from what is the Super Bowl for these kids.
Okay.
It's the Florida Future Educators Conference in Orlando.
Exciting.
And it is professional development. They get to learn from other teachers and other students. It's pricey, and we want to help get those kids there.
Yes.
So that is one of the projects this year. Our visual arts department, our St. Johns County Center of the Arts, is asking for an outdoor classroom setup to give a place for these kids to be inspired and work and to show their work.
Okay.
Oh gosh, what else do we have this year? Our English as a second language teachers. We have a lot of parents and students coming in who do not speak English.
Right.
They are asking for what are called scan markers. You scan, it is literally like a pen, and you scan the sentence and it translates it in real time.
Mel needs that, and she even speaks English.
I need that.
We'll let you borrow.
Okay,
thank you.
Our counselors, so our incredible guidance counselors, we have like 1,800 students at St. Augustine High School. It's hard for them to get to see their guidance counselors, so our counselors have set up the counseling corner in the cafeteria every lunch for the kids to make themselves accessible to those kids to get there and meet with them. So those are our 5.
That
this
is cool.
time.
And you said there's even more projects in the wings.
Yeah.
Is that now? What does that do? Do you hold those for the next Power of an Hour?
Oh, we
or?
do. It depends on timing. So
Yeah.
we have a couple of other. We have a really great relationship with our community. So if it's not something that gets funded at Power of an Hour, we kind of have this network that gets going.
Fabulous.
right?
Great. Yeah, that's because I
Yeah.
love that the teachers are actually brave enough to step forward with these
Yes.
ideas.
Yes.
Because you really do have to put yourself out there.
You do.
I mean, some of these projects are, out of the box thinking, which that's innovative. And that's what keeps St. Augustine High School the best of the best in
is.
the entire county.
It is.
So talk about how the lead up to the event, what do teachers do? So they've already submitted, they've already been approved. What do they work on right now?
So right now we need to get the word out. So this event is attendance based. So
Okay.
attendees pay $20 and that's
$20
your
bucks.
your vote. You come in, you get a little poker chip that it's all fancy. That's your voting token. And the more people that get there to vote for your project will win. So
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You have to get the most votes for your
So
project
it's
to
not
win.
all St. Augustine High School parents. It can be
No.
anybody from the community.
So Nights of Lights is over, guys. It's time for locals to take back
Yes,
over
God
downtown.
bless.
Yes.
Let's go.
So we want every local to show up. Everyone in this town should be invested in St. Augustine High School. This is the future of St. Augustine. And so we are asking business owners, neighbors, everyone to show up for this event.
What I think is really cool too is you guys picked the venue of Colonial Oak Music Park.
I love that
because
place.
you could have
It's
done
my
this very
favorite.
easily at St. Augustine High School,
Sure.
but this is something very different. It takes teachers out of that classroom element
Yes.
and puts them entrenched in the community,
Yes.
so that they are exposed to the elements and the freedom to be able to
Yes.
speak about these projects.
Yeah,
Talk
absolutely.
about that.
It is adults only. We do ask that students don't come. We want this to be camaraderie. We
Right.
want people, parents to get to know other parents and to get to know their neighbors. We want to support local businesses, and so we want to be a part of this community. Colonial Oak gives us the space free of charge, which is incredible, and we want it to be magical. We want it to feel like St. Augustine.
Speaking of magical, I think your PTO is pretty magical. Honestly,
Me
you guys are an
too.
incredible, dynamic group of making some really positive, magical things that are happening that people dream up, and you make it a reality.
Yeah.
What is that driving force with the High PTO?
Oh my gosh. I think that education is a thankless job. We all know they don't get paid a lot.
Yeah.
We all know they're not in it for the money. They create magic for our kids every day. They're keeping our kids safe. They're, and we want to make sure they know that we appreciate it and put in the work for them.
How's alumni support? Does that look pretty
Oh,
strong?
incredible.
I know Claudia Denser, big
Oh.
alumni. I know she's a God's gift to
They
this
are
community.
Claudia Denser is a gift to this
Yes,
community.
totally, yes.
And she is an alumni
Yes.
of St. Augustine
Oh,
High
I
School.
love that.
That association's incredible.
Yeah.
They step up anytime we need them. They send a representative to our meetings every month, and they're always asking us how they can help.
So Mel, have you ever seen a PTO so positive and active within the community?
The only other one I can mention would be my friend Brandy. She is the president or the vice president, I'm probably getting it wrong, over at Valley Ridge.
Okay,
Because her
okay.
boys
Yeah.
go there.
Right, true, okay.
So maybe she's not the president this year. Well, the reason she
Past
wanted to be the
president.
past president was because it was during COVID and she wanted to know what was going
Yeah.
on in the schools. So
Yeah.
she's
Right.
that's it.
Yeah.
But she's done amazing over there. So I feel like if you two could link forces,
Yeah.
I think that would be huge.
And we do talk to other PTOs. We do work together with other PTOs.
Yeah, because
to
they
make
all
things
have all
happen.
different ideas and things, and some
Yeah.
things will work for some cultures. Each school, I think of as a different culture.
Yes,
So some work and some don't.
absolutely.
But I think that's really great. And
Yeah.
some are super active PTOs, and some are not. I mean, some are more in the trenches, hands-on.
Yeah.
Some are check writers, and
Yeah.
then you have to find that good balance,
Yeah.
which I think you guys really truly have to try to make some of this really, really come to fruition. So okay, so we're at the event. I've got my token in my hand, and I'm listening to these 5 incredible projects.
Yeah.
What happens during these projects? Can I ask questions?
Yes. So every project, they have 3 minutes to give their elevator pitch.
That's a long time for an elevator
is
pitch.
a long
Feels
time.
really long, I think, when they're up there, but 3 minutes is like nothing, really. And then I kind of get up there with like my
Shepherd's
my
hook.
shepherd's
Yeah.
hook and pull them off.
Yeah.
That's the worst part when I'm like, time's up.
Yeah.
And then we get 2 minutes to ask questions.
Okay.
They usually do such a good job telling us about it that we don't have a lot of questions. But that's it. 5 minutes per project. 3 minutes to present, 2 minutes of questions. When the 5 are done, we kind of all mingle and then we vote.
Are we looking at slideshows? Are there props or
It
anything
totally
like that?
depends.
Okay.
Every teacher gets to create their own presentation. We've had last time one of the teachers made little keychains with QR
how
codes
cool is that?
Cute.
they could.
That's smart, actually.
So smart.
That's
Now-
really smart because then they can scan the QR code, and then
Absolutely.
it goes right to a website.
Now let me ask
Yeah.
you this: Why was it important to bring it back and not just make it like a one and done event?
That's a good
Like,
question,
what,
Mel. Yeah.
What made
Yeah.
you guys want to bring it back?
Because the needs never end, Mel.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
needs
true.
never end. And I think every year teachers come up with more creative and exciting ways to connect with their students.
Absolutely.
How do you guys connect with teachers to make sure that they submit their projects?
Well, we have an incredible executive secretary at St. Augustine High School. So Travis Brown is our principal. He is probably the best principal I've ever met in my
Yeah,
life.
he's an amazing human being.
He is incredible. So he is so connected. And then his executive secretary, Janelle, is the one that spreads the word, that encourages people. And she knows all the answers, right? So she'll look at the projects and be like, oh, she knows how to make things happen.
Right,
So,
where she can dip in other pockets, maybe to free up for something else for
Yes.
Power of an Hour.
Yeah.
Talk about some of the projects that you've seen pass and seen go and flourish. Is
Yeah.
there one project in particular that you're super proud of that you're
Oh,
like,
my
wow, I
gosh.
can't believe they did the beehive, moment?
I don't know. It's hard for me to narrow it down to one. I think I'm a big book person.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So,
She has the most extraordinary book club on the planet. I'm very proud of. Yes.
I do run Ancient City Readers.
There it
like,
is.
Shameless
Oh, look at
plug.
that.
We love
Shameless
readers.
plug. Also, we book club people.
Yes, we love it.
So our media center specialist asked for audiobooks for
Oh,
students,
cool.
and to me, people say audiobooks aren't reading.
That's
That's
how
not
I
true.
read.
That's not true.
That is not true.
It's called multitasking, and we
ex-
have to.
Correct. Accessibility. And there's so many kids who I think got into books through that,
Yep.
who wouldn't normally pick up a book, but if they can listen, they
Listen,
will.
we did Green Lights, Matthew McConaughey's
Oh,
book.
so
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I did the audiobook. Words are not easy today because I spend more time driving in my car than I
Yeah.
do in one place.
Right, true.
So I just listened to it. I finished it
Yes.
in like 3 days because every time I got in my car, it just played. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, for me to sit still long enough to actually read a book is probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
for
fact
these
that you
kids
guys are
too.
doing this, I think that's amazing.
Yeah. Think
Oh,
about
yeah.
how much these kids are doing. It's
too
crazy.
much.
But I
Yeah.
love these projects because they impact kids in like a different way. It's
Yeah.
not them. Actually, it's sort of like an Audible. It's not them sitting down and opening up a
No.
book and like this is
Right.
the way it is. Because a lot of some of those state testing is like that, and it
Correct.
gets very robotic.
Correct.
This shows a little bit more motion in the ocean, and they can get
Yeah.
that imagination out. I
Yeah.
think that's missing a lot in kids' lives.
Yeah, the creativity and
True.
the independent thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
love
I
that.
think every day. Funny story. I had a girl I used to coach that I was like, "You guys have to think for yourself," because I was
Yes.
like, "What's wrong with the stunt?" And they really don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
She went to cheer camp with her school cheer. She's like, "Coach Matt, I thought for myself." I was like, "Well, what do you mean by that?" I got nervous right away.
Yeah,
She's like, "Well, I wanted Starbucks, and there was a Starbucks across the street
Stop
from where
it.
we were, so I thought for myself, and I walked and got myself a Starbucks."
Yeah.
I said,
Okay.
"Honey, that's not what I meant."
Not what I meant, but but kudos.
Yes.
So okay, now I'm still at the event. Let's go back to Power of an Hour,
Yeah.
and I put my token in on where I want to vote on which project I like. Then what happens?
Okay, so the project with the most votes wins.
Okay.
They take the house pot. So I mentioned tickets are $20. All of that goes into the house pot. Whoever gets the most votes takes that. But while that's happening, sometimes I'll have to announce, okay, you can take out this project because somebody's already funded it. We'll have incredible business owners or
Awesome.
just local, people who have come in and said, I'll pay for that.
Cool.
And so then we have, we say, okay, let's vote again. And so that's the magic of it. We have funded every project.
Oh my gosh. So now-
Wow.
Somehow, right?
What's-
So alumni association or the school will come through with
Right.
the funding. The district has come through.
That's great.
I think it brings awareness to them of some
Yeah.
of these
So
needs.
if I want to buy 2 tokens, can I do that and
that's
vote
a
for
good-
more than
yeah.
one project?
Yeah.
well, you can, sure, yeah.
So buy an extra. So that'd be an extra $20. I'm just obviously
Extra 20
assuming,
bucks
yeah.
and you get
there's
another
5
vote.
projects.
5
So if
projects.
I wanted to buy $100 and
Yeah.
be able to put 1 token in every state, I can do
Yes,
that. It's
you
not
can-
like, no, you can only pick one.
No,
That's true, yeah.
Every $20
Okay.
gives you a vote. You
Cool.
can vote every $20 you want to pay.
So
Okay.
what's the price point that we're looking at some of these projects? I mean, are we talking tens of thousands, or what are we looking at?
So we ask for projects that are $2,000 or less. We
Okay.
don't discourage them. If it's more than that, we say, please still,
Yeah.
apply because we can work our magic and our networks and try to find the money for you. But we do ask for 2,000 or less.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll get some. Do you ever get like walk-ins, like pedestrians on? Okay, that's fun. Like tourists. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yes. So we do, we do stand on the street and kind of say like, hey, do you want to come in?
That's
we'll
how
have
we
people
do.
who just walk in and say like, what's going on? And so we pitch it to them, and we have had people stay.
I
and
love
vote.
that though.
Yeah.
You guys
Out
have been
of
doing
town.
this. You've been doing this for multiple years too,
Yes,
right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have people, I'm sure, who comment in and say that I'm wrong, but I think,
Let them say that,
I
girl.
think Joellen Parkey, I'm looking at you,
Oh,
girl.
we love
Get in
Joellen!
here and comment. I think it's our 8th installment.
Fabulous.
It
Okay.
might be 9th,
Fabulous.
but I think 8th. So
I
comment
remember when this
what
started.
It actually is.
Yeah, I believe you're right because I remember when it first started. I was
Yeah.
talking to Jennifer Sartiano, which is
Yeah.
like she's
Jen,
such,
she is the originator. She
She's
is the
incredible.
one who brought it to us, and she is incredible.
and I love that because her and I were development directors in back in the day, boo, which is so great because she's such an innovator and she really does think outside the box. And I
Yeah.
love nobody does this. This
Yeah.
is so smart.
Yeah, and she's such a connector
Yeah.
too. She knows who knows, and so
Yeah.
and she always checks in. Always.
Yeah,
I love
and
that.
kind
Text, yeah.
and sweet, and I love all that
Yes,
too. Because
this is her baby. I
it
want to
just-
take care of it.
I
for
know,
her.
I love that, and I
Yeah.
love that we're doing this for teachers, and the energy on this is infectious.
It is.
Talk about how other teachers do they rally around some of these projects too? Maybe they're not in Power of an Hour,
Yeah.
but this is
Like
cool.
other
Yeah.
school teachers, do they come?
They do. We have other teachers show up. We have district members. We have school board members.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the community really does come together for this.
I love that. So, Sonny's, let's save this date, January 28th, right?
Is it 6 to 9?
6
6
to
to
7.
7.
Power of 1
1 hour.
Yeah,
Okay, look,
there
I'm
you
trying to
go.
have everybody there for 3 hours.
There you go.
I mean, you can stay.
What day of the
We
week?
It's a Wednesday night, but
Wednesday
we do have,
night.
rumor has it that there is a St. Augustine High School teacher band.
Oh, there is. There is because when I worked at Epic, we did Ancient City Kids Day, and the teacher band played at
Yep.
Ancient City.
Well,
this is
they
cool.
are so good.
Rumor has it they are going to be at Power of an Hour
Oh, that is
performing
so
at
fun.
Colonial Oaks.
Oh my God,
so
you guys!
Oh, that is so
the
fun.
teacher band. Let me tell you, they are really cool.
I believe
Yeah.
they
They
can
just
probably
get
throw
up
down.
there. I think one of them plays it what is it, upright bass?
Yes.
That big thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. They're so good.
I love all this.
So yeah, it's exciting.
So, Power of an Hour,
Yes.
January 28th, I'm going to say it again, 6 to 7. That is the golden hour. So, as
Yep.
soon as you get off work, head over down.
Get your tokens.
Yeah, to.
Buy 5 and
buy
one
5.
for each teacher.
Yeah.
High 5.
I love that. Where do
Yes.
you see Power of an Hour? Is there one coming up before the end of the school year, or is it only 2 a year?
We do it 2 a year.
Okay, great.
So
This is the
Jan-
last one.
This
I
is the
think.
last one. We'll meet again in October. For
What
next
would
year.
you say to somebody right now that is a little unsure? Maybe they go to Pedro, but they still want to support. Just kidding. What would you say to get them over to Power of an Hour?
I'm going to say it again. Nights of Lights is over.
Come on out.
Locals, let's come out. Let's go support these businesses. Come downtown, support these students.
What's a good contact for you in case anybody has any information?
You can go to thehivepto.com and find all of the information. You can pre-purchase your tokens there as
Okay.
well.
Steph with an F, everybody.
So
This
you
is
can,
amazing.
You can pre-purchase all 5 of your tokens.
All 5.
Yes, we're driving the 5
All 5.
to keep it alive, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yes.
Power of an Hour, Booze. Thank you so much for your time
Thanks
today.
so much.
Guys.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.